starting over again. I will have cut that out so you won't know what a mess that was. I broke my previous one of these, and I had to go searching for it. Anyway, as I was saying, which you won't know about, but as I was saying, this is the week of December 1st through the 7th, and I cannot believe that it is December, which I know is like, you know, a very, oh, this is totally ruined. Oh, that's pretty much a nightmare. Oh, if you can hear that noise outside, it sounds a little bit like a mosquito. It's my dad working on something. I don't know what. I'm sure he told me, but I don't remember. Anyway, yeah. So I was starting to pull out washi tape to decorate this week with, and I started pulling out fall washi tape, and then I turned the page and I'm like, oh, it's December now. Okay, well, I guess I better pull out a little December washi tape. And that is going to be a total mess later, but whatever. So I'm having, well, kind of an existential crisis about my planner for next year. I already bought it's not even remotely straight. I don't think so. I bought another Hobonichi Weeks. This one's a sneaker mega, and I've never had a sneaker or a mega before, but I'm very much, or I want to be, I should say, a one planner kind of person. I don't like to have to try and, you know, ask my brain where things are. They just need to be in one spot. I can't handle more places to look for stuff. So yeah, so I want everything in one planner, and I've gotten fairly close to that in this one, but I've still had to, let me find it. Where is it? I've still had to put my meal planning in this. It's just like a cheap Amazon knockoff, but I just do my meal planning in that, and I'd like to switch and put my meal planning in the mega. And I knew I was going to need to use this page differently next year, because I'm starting back to school. I'm doing my what is this, third or fourth attempt at grad school, because lupus sucks. So I knew I was going to need to start using this differently, because in the beginning of the year, I don't mean this to be a flip through, but in the beginning of the year I had my appointments and day specific tasks here, and then journal here, and then I had weather and a kind of a Alistair method running to-do list and a little habit tracker thing down here. Then I switched it about mid-year, and I started putting the journal over here, but I wasn't thrilled with it, because it only gives you, you know, so much room, and I only really wanted to jot down, you know, what I had done that day. I'm one of those people, I get a lot of, what's it called, time blindness, I think that's what it's called, where you feel like you haven't done anything. And so I like to write down, you know, today I managed to, you know, do X, Y, and Z kind of thing. or this came up and, you know, whatever. So I like to jot down a little something about what I did, but this started to become not enough space. So I wanted to get the mega. So I thought that would solve that. So I was all, you know, mentally ready to move into the mega weeks. I actually have it here, I think. Don't fall. I have a precariously balanced stack of things. I have my weeks for next year here, and I've gone through and I've, you know, put little post-it notes of everything I want to do with the pages that I don't normally use, you know, the way you're supposed to use them. I've got it all kind of done, and I'm, you know, psyched for it and ready for it. And then it occurs to me that the 2 classes I'm starting in January, they're still online, but they're what's it called? Synchronous, I think it's called, where you're actually basically attending the class. You're just doing it online. So there's a specific time that, you know, I need to be online to attend the class, which is fine. I knew that when I signed up for them, but it dawned on me after I got up my you know, next year's weeks already. It dawned on me, not only am I doing that, which is going to be more time specific than usual, but I'm also I'm starting to try and get some work, both online and in person, tutoring, which is also going to be very appointment based. And this has worked beautifully. Bleh, I can't talk. Wow, words. This has worked beautifully for me in like this era of my life, when I've had more task-oriented things I needed to get done. But now it's going to become more appointment-based. And so now I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to do that in this planner? I was going to have my appointments and day-specific things here, and then my kind of like, oh no, sorry. In the next one, in the next year, my plan, I'll show you one here. My plan is to make yeah, God, words. What is wrong with me today? The little dots that are on this here, this section here, I was going to draw a line here. This was going to be my day specific tasks. This was going to become my weather. And then I was basically going to just divide this in 4 with a couple of little subdivisions here, and have like a to-do list for personal, for work, for school, that kind of, and like a next week, and maybe a little habit tracker or whatever, you know, in this section. But now I'm like, is this seriously going to be not just enough space, but the right setup for me, if I'm doing such a time-based sort of, I don't know. I'm like flipping out. I'm like, I bought it. I've got it all ready. I've got the, you know, things picked out on Etsy. I'm going to print off and download to, you know, stick in the pages I'm not using. I've got everything ready. I was so happy with it. And now I'm like, is it even going to work for me? Because I'm feeling like I really need to have a vertical planner for next year. Which, like, you know, it's fine. I don't dislike, I'm not like in one camp or the other about vertical or horizontal. I think I've mostly used horizontal, with the exception of like a little detour into Happy Planner. I've basically been a horizontal planner, but again, things have always been very task-based. So yeah, I'm kind of flipping out. did I get a planner I'm not going to be able to properly use? I've actually been watching videos about how to set up the weeks in a vertical way, where people kind of ignore the dates and times and kind of make this into some vertical boxes, or turn the whole thing to the side and make this vertical, and I don't know. So yeah, my temporary excitement about a new year and a new planner and a perfect plan has gone to hell in a handbasket. And I have talked so much and I have not done anything in this because I've forgotten what I need to do next. Because I'm like losing my mind about my planner. Okay. Now, I did this last week, and I wasn't sure I was, in love with it. But, sorry, despite the fact that despite the fact the numbers smeared, I actually kind of liked, the way it drew my attention to the date. So I'm going to do it again this week, even though I thought I wouldn't. And my tea is seriously in the way. Normally, I finish my tea before doing this, but I didn't do that today, did I? I'm totally not in frame. Sorry. Like I said, when I get things reorganized in here, hopefully I will have a higher mounted camera and more desk space. But anyway, oh yeah, what was I? I saw somebody make little circles. She just drew them by hand. I don't trust myself to draw circles nicely enough. But I think, oh God, now that jumped out, I'm dead. Oh well, what are you gonna do? It's a little extra decoration. But yeah, I think it was Tiffany Plans. I think that's her channel name. I used to, now I can't listen to her while I'm planning, but I used to listen to her videos while I was planning every week. I love her. Yeah, that's going to bother me. What did I do with? There we go. Gone. Yeah, technically I know it was there, but who cares? Now, my question is, will this show up if I try to write? And the answer is no, it doesn't really show up well. So we'll just use black. for one. Rearrange office. Well, I'll let that dry before I highlight it. Next thing I want to do is the eBay listings onto Amazon, which I still have not done. I do want to make that pencil board. Oh, duh. Record, plan with me. That was my dog sighing, if you heard that. And edit and post. Plan with me. Oh, really important. So important we have to give it a day. I need to clean the shower. And while I'm at it, let's go ahead and write down what days. What days am I making dinner? Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Tuesday. Thursday's not really a good day to do that. Anyway, we'll see. Maybe we'll eat out Thursday. Duh. Friday I have to meal plan. Saturday I have to refill my pills. I gotta write this down before I forget what I'm doing. This is make dinner. This was make dinner, but with a question mark. Oh, I also need to go get my hair cut. And that's a good day to do it after my doctor's appointment because it's kind of a production to get me anywhere at the moment because I'm using a wheelchair. So it's better to kind of lump activities together. If I'm already out for the doctor, I might as well go get a haircut, you know? This was meal plan. And that's refill pills. And that's make dinner. Oh, I also want to do the plan with me that day. Oop. Close enough. I'll know what that is, even if it's not very clear. Okay, wait. Okay, I think the rest of it is just kind of non-day specific. I still need to fix my bracelet. Oh. I need to post tutor flyers. And post tutor listings. Oh, duh. I need to call the neurologist, and I need to call the rheumatologist for appointments. And oh, I wanted to fill out, there's a substitute teaching position. I want to fill out the application. Okay, is that it? I got my day specific. Oh yeah, I wanted to highlight clean the shower because if I forget, I will be very sorry. And it's sort of smeared. I love this highlighter, but it smears everything. Okay. Haircut. I should actually also, my doctor's appointment's at 11. I should probably go get a COVID shot. No. Haircut and doctor, that's more than enough. I'll get the COVID shot next week, I think. Yeah. He's never want to cooperate. I'm late getting the COVID vaccination, but at least I haven't really been out around a lot of people lately. I have like no immune system at the moment. Is that everything? Arrange the office. Oh, that's another thing that I want to highlight because that has got to get done this week. It's smeared a little. Yeah, that's got to get done. Okay, I think we can move on to stickers that remind me what the hell I'm doing. I was having a hard time because this is so uneven now. I was having a hard time trying to do things in this area, and I'd seen people online put things under here, so I took it out of the Moterm cover and just kind of propped it up on the cover, and that's working really well. I know other people have done things where they've like folded it back. Sorry, he hears other dogs barking. Other people have like folded it back like that. It's not really working in this case. So this looks like I might be able to actually get the leather in here this week. What did I do with my tweezers? There. Okay. Hopefully that'll encourage me to remember. Clean the shower that day. Okay, make dinner. I'm gonna put the sticker down for Thursday, even though realistically we might have to eat out because I don't know if I'll have the energy that day. He's in the backyard. Wiley is in the backyard being crazy. Okay. What did I do? They were just here. There they are. Let's put a sticker to draw my focus. And oh, what the hell? Let's, even though we probably won't make it again, let's put try church. Question mark. Come on, quit fighting with me. Do that. Okay, for stickers now we just have to do whether. Oh, there's like other things on the other side. On the other side of my scrawled list, there's other stuff I need to write down to do. Okay, we want to sign up. Sign up. Varsity. Sign up scripted. Oh, and then I wanted to check out Super Prof. Not really sure if that's how you say it. Super Prof. It's a tutoring website. And work available now. Like people who are urgently looking for stuff. Okay, now. Dogs. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I need this one. Clouds, that one for the sun. I need a new dog. And we're supposed to rain sometime this week. Wiley, what are you doing? Okay, since the forecast on the computer that I usually use is an 8-day forecast, I'm gonna look at it on my phone. Let's see, 65, 39, that does not show up well. So we will get out this green pen. Don't go away. And try it again. 65, 39. Okay. Okay, I think that is it. I think that's everything I want to get done this week. Yeah, I think we're done. I just still need to figure out what I'm gonna do about next year. I'm totally freaking out. Oh, I lied, I'm not done. Why do I always forget to do this? Well, at least next year, one way or the other, I won't have to do this particular little thing anymore. It's the one thing I don't like about this layout. I don't like to have to keep my little habit tracker way down here, but now I'll let it dry for a second. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to need a vertical planner, and I don't know. I think maybe like for the first like couple weeks of January, this will be fine. Then the class starts. Well, unless I start tutoring work before that. But anyway, yeah, I really think I'm gonna need vertical, because I don't see how in just, this much space. I suppose I could sort of divide it into morning and afternoon, because I'm really, my tutoring will be in the afternoon, right, except for on weekends. And my classes are kind of afternoon, evening. They're like 4 to 6. I could do that. I could divide it into morning with like doctor's appointments and things I need to get done that day specifically. And then, but would that be enough room? No, it wouldn't be enough room to have the weather here. I don't know. I'm like, I was so set and I was so happy about it. And now I'm questioning everything. And I don't want to not use the planner I got. So I'm like, well, I could use that. I could convert this into a wallet and use that Hobonichi Weeks as like a health planner that I could take to the doctor with me. And just buy a different vertical planner, but I don't want to do that. It's like I bought my planner and I want to make it work. I don't want to have to buy a second planner. Mentally, I am not a multiple planner person, she says as she puts her phone down over here on her meal planner, which I actually have a plan for how to incorporate it in next year's planner. Because I really do want everything to be in one planner. That's part of my problem. Yeah, I could utilize that one as a health planner, but I really want everything in one planner. It's the whole reason I got the Weeks Mega. So I don't know. I have seen layouts where they do kind of convert this page and this column into a vertical planning system. And then they still have this for like random to-dos and notes and stuff. I might try that. But then again, I don't want to try to make this work and have it not work. And then I will have kind of like wasted the new planner if I try to make it work and it doesn't work. I don't know. Sorry. No, nobody, well, okay. Other planner people will understand why I'm freaking out over this. No one other than planner people would understand this. I was going to say nobody cares. This is like, I mean, yes, it's a very first world problem and it's a very me problem, but I don't know. I was all set. I knew what I was doing for next year, and now I have no clue. Anyway, I will try to figure it out. Yeah. I hate having unresolved things in my brain taking up space. But yeah, I will try to figure it out. But anyway, this is this week. It is week 49 if you're into that. December 1st through 7th in my Hobonichi weeks, the regular Hobonichi weeks, with the cover I can't pronounce, but I love it. What was this cover called? Yeah, I can't. Japanese is not my thing. Bijutsukai? Bijutsukai? I don't know. And Shin Bijutsukai are craft design books published a very long time ago, late 1800s, early 1800s. Anyway, I couldn't help this, I had to get this design. It's beautiful. So yeah, that's it. See you next week. Bye.